What y'all got going on? Listen, my name is Olivia Love. In case you don't know that by now, okay? Wait a minute. In case you don't know that by now, my name is Olivia Love. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the Day One channel or whatever. Make sure that y'all like this particular video, okay? But anyways, listen, we about to get into it, okay? Okay. This is going to be what you call it. An intuitive message, obviously. Y'all know I got my handsy zanzy notebook. Okay, y'all know. When I tell y'all like I love writing, like I just do. It's not I mean, whatever. I don't know. I feel like people judge me because I write, but I literally love pen and paper. I love pen to paper. I don't really F with the pencil. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a pencil gal. Okay. Okay, we're not about to get into that anyway. I don't know. I don't really like pencils. I love pens. But anyways, I literally just wrote this before we started this live stream. Listen, if you're not watching this live, I don't know what you're doing with your life. First of all, second of all, make sure that you subscribe with the notification bell on, so you know when I'm doing my live streams, just in case I'm doing a topic or I'm saying talking about a particular zodiac sign that may resonate for you. Okay. But listen, this can resonate, I'm saying, for any and everybody, but it won't be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It can resonate for any and everybody. It can resonate for anybody, but it won't be for everybody. That's what it is. So, listen, there's going to be some big vibes, big bags, big changes in April, and it's like, don't get so caught up feeling as if you may hear this message a lot or whatever. Because, I mean, honestly, if you kind of stay on your grind, if you kind of keep moving forward and pressing towards certain goals and whatnot, baby, every season, every week, every month should be a moment for, you know what I'm saying, big bag opportunities. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Every little moment, every little season should be an opportunity for big back opportunities. So why would you get tired, all right, of hearing a message about that? But listen, I've been kind of doing this or whatever for a little minute now. I feel like y'all like it. I like it myself. But I'm going to break down unemployed energy. So if you're unemployed, you can listen to that. If you're not, whatever, you can still listen to it. Employed, okay, you work for somebody else, whatever you got going on, that situation. And then self-employed, of course, anybody can listen to that. If you got a little business going on, if you have a job, but then you go home and work on something else, whatever, just listen to each message and see how it may resonate for you. And we're gonna get into it. But yeah, but no, like I said, the overall message and energy. Hold on, let me fix myself. The overall for any and everybody, you know what I'm saying, is yeah, there are big bags coming. Make sure that y'all follow me on Twitter. I'm Olivia Love _ 5 times. But I had just posted yesterday morning, whatever. But it was like I felt like me personally, y'all let me know if y'all agree or not. Um I feel like me personally, like I've been so eager or whatever to get to the next step, or I've been so eager for like the next month. I've been so eager, like, like I'm like ready. And I feel like that we are in this like collective energy of being ready for what's next. Not because, but not in a vibe because we're tired of what's happening right now, not because we're exhausted or like something bad is going on, but I feel like that possibly this collective energy of anticipation. I don't necessarily want to call it anxiety, but anticipation is because it's like you just have this inner feeling, this inner knowing, this inner standing. I got a little buzzword, a little spiritual buzzword. You have this understanding, like, bro, like you about to, you know what I'm saying, hit a lick, okay? Like you're about to make so many things happen for yourself. And I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying, cliche, but at the same time, not being cliche, we are in the goddamn year of 222, okay? I mean, we are, you know what I'm saying? Even if you end up watching this video next year, 5 years from now, whatever. I'm just letting you know that I'm filming this, okay? I'm recording this in the year of 222, 2022. but yeah, but I mean, it does have like this spiritual weight behind it of a different level of success, like a different level. I feel like of even meeting a new part of yourself, meeting a new person, and really that new energy is more so, it's like you're meeting yourself at your greatest potential, right? Like you finna meet yourself at your greatest potential, and like you don't know who that person is yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no idea who that person is. It's kind of like the vibe too. Not necessarily saying that success has to equivalent to money or finances, but just the example of, somebody can act completely different when they broke versus when they got it. You know what I'm saying? When they ain't really have nothing versus when they got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that a lot of y'all, you're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, meeting a new version of yourself that you've never met before. But yeah, it's this anticipation, this eagerness of like, I'm ready to get to the next step, I'm ready to get to the next month, because you know that you're about to make big things happen for yourself. So like I said, big changes in April. Keep your faith, all right? Keep your faith and keep your options open is a major thing as well. Like definitely, I was kind of like debating on putting the title as like, don't put all your eggs in one basket or whatever. But anyways, it's it is that vibe though. Like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Definitely get to the point of making sure that you keep your options open. Just because, and I get a vibe where it's like, because everybody's gonna want a piece of the pie. Okay, everybody is gonna want a piece of your pie. So it's like, baby, I don't know, like have more than one friend. Okay, have more than one person that you tell stuff to, whatever. Anyways, I'm just saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. We about to go ahead and get into this. All right. Hold on, hold on. Okay, because it was just something on my screen. It was getting on my nerves. I can see it. Y'all couldn't see it. Listen, like I said, that was like the collective energy. Listen, unemployed energy, okay? For people who are unemployed, whatever you got going on, whatever reason you're categorizing yourself as unemployed, listen, big vibes around making $1 out of 15 cents, okay? Rest in peace, our Gemini King Tupac, okay? Machiavelli. Listen, you making $1 out of 15 cents. A big vibe around you making it out the mud, but not even just the saying of that you came from nothing or whatever, but I feel more so that a lot of you, however you get your money, however you make it, it's like a lot of you be in expectancy. I mean, definitely make sure that you're taking action, number one, but be in expectancy that from your actions, like you're gonna dig yourself out of the mud. You're gonna dig yourself out of, or climb your way out of possibly like a financial hole or something like that. So, definitely paying bills off or whatever, what I'm saying, paying debts off. I'm about to say closing out debts. What y'all got going on? So whatever needs to be closed out, either accounts or whatever, whatever finna be closed, okay? Um but yeah, but definitely being able, like I said, to dig yourself out of a financial hole for some of you guys possibly. Um and there was a big vibe of where you doing it all on your own. Really, at first when I was doing this message around unemployment or whatever, that's why I first kind of got the vibes of like keeping your options open, because people might try to play you or whatever. And I'm thinking that I was like, okay, is this the vibe around, career, where maybe you are trying to get into get into a new job, or maybe somebody's telling you like, hey, I got the hookup for you to go here or do this or whatever, or somebody's telling you, they got you in some type of way. I'm like, well, damn, like that's kind of messed up. Like, is that the vibe, that energy is what's gonna like try to play you? But no, the gag is what may end up, deceiving you in some type of way if you don't be careful. I feel like is more so not necessarily the opportunities when it comes to employment or making money, but I feel like more so just people in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Whether this be romantic, somebody telling you they finna take care of you, whether you a man or woman, I don't really care however this resonates. But somebody romantically acting like they finna have you, whether this be a friend or whatever, saying like, yo, I got you, until you can pay this off, until you can da 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 da. Like, I got you or whatever. Those the folk, okay? Those are the folk who finna be all talk, okay? So you need to watch out for them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, maybe they have good intentions, but it's just like, like be careful around surrounding yourself with too many people who just talk. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just talking just to hear yourself talk. You just talking, saying that you're gonna help somebody or do something for somebody, just for you, what, for you to get brownie points. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but brownie points where? Cause you ain't did nothing. Like, what are you saying? I'm not sure I understand. Okay, like, what are you saying? You haven't done anything. All right, like, I just gotta tell y'all. Okay, like, let me tell you something. I had this man. Okay, I had this man that I was talking to, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just haha kikiing or whatever, da 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 da. And like, for, I want to say, for like maybe like 4 or 5 months, it was just so many promises, so many this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Whatever. And after a while, I didn't question it. Whatever. I'm just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're cool. I like talking to them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't question anymore. Be like, hey, you gonna do this? You gonna do that? I wasn't asking them for anything. You say you're gonna do it, cool. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm just like, all right, I'm letting it go. And we was just talking, just, just getting to know each other, just, whatever. Never came through with anything at all. Okay, nothing at all. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Like, I'm not about to beg you for nothing. I'm good, right? So then when I called him out, like, I don't know where he kind of goes in and out, whatever, da da da. Told me he was gonna do X, Y, and Z, like, definitively, like, no, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna, I'm gonna come see you and then do this, and then we're gonna do this, whatever. Okay, cool. I'm not begging, I'm not arguing, I'm not fighting, whatever. So never came through with anything. So I was just, I just kept going on my merry little way. You know what I'm saying? He would hit me up sometimes. I just stopped responding because I'm just like, you're not talking about nothing. Like, you're not doing nothing. Like you're like, I don't care. Like, you're wasting my time. So finally one day, like, I finally responded after him, like, hit me up, like, oh, what's going on? What's up? Like, da da da. Like, I know you mad at me, but da da. And so I just told him, like, you're horrible at communication. Like, you never do what you say you're gonna do, whatever. And then, like, this man had the audacity to be like, you know what? I had a lot of plans for you, but you fucked it up. How? I'm like, you didn't do one thing. I'm like, you had 5 months. And you did nothing. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I say people just like to talk just to hear themselves talk, okay? Had another person just promising me all this, just small little things, and again, I'm not about to keep asking you about it or checking you about it. It's like, either you gonna do it or you don't, okay? And the same thing happened. Didn't do a damn thing. The next time I seen him, he's like, oh, I've been texting you. I seen it. So what? Like, it's not going anywhere. You're not saying it. Like, I'm not, like, no. Like, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my energy. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like, I'm not about to text you back in urgency for what? What is the urgency about? You not doing nothing. Like, this is dumb. Anyways, I can relate. Okay. So listen, watch out for them people who just talking just to hear them dig on self talk. Listen, let them talk to themselves, okay? Let them talk to a wall, all right? Let them text, let them text themselves, okay? Stop texting back. Like, just stop wasting your energy, because again, I feel like that it's a big vibe for you, unemployed energy, where it's like you're making things happen for yourself. Like I said, you are paying off those bills that somebody said they was going to help you pay off because they knew your situation or they knew what you were going through or whatever. You are getting yourself that job, or getting yourself into certain spaces that somebody else promised that they were going to get you into, because again, they knew your situation or knew what you was going through, but they never did shit. Like, they never do nothing. So basically, I feel like it's like you're making it to the, and be careful of this, I feel like that you will be making it to the finish line of a lot of things, and some folk gonna try to take credit for it. Okay, some folk gonna try to take credit for it, and it's like, you did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. You did nothing for me. Nothing at all. You knew I was broke. You knew I was whatever. You know I was homeless. You know I didn't have this. You know I didn't have that. You did nothing. Okay, all you did was make a bunch of promises. You did absolutely nothing. So again, a lot of y'all, I'm telling you, you're making things happen for yourself, and it's just a big emphasis on that, because you're going to see a lot of people who's gonna try to take credit for the success that you have, and you're gonna see a lot of people who's just gonna be talking just to talk, and it's just like, baby, goodbye. Okay. Anyways, A big vibe around you spoiling yourself as well. I feel like that a lot of you, again, however you're getting your money, however you're getting success, for some of y'all this could be a new job or whatever. Maybe you're just listening to the unemployed energy because maybe you just came out of that or whatever. But definitely a point of where you're going to be able to spoil yourself. Big vibe around like exercising, eating right, and the biggest thing too, even getting to the point where you can help others. Like it might even be the vibe where it's like, you reach a certain level of success, or you get to a certain point of being financially stable or just stable in your life. And the fact that you have experience, going through a whole lot in your life, and people making all these promises and them not coming, what I'm saying, them not falling on anything, and excuse me, and not doing anything, that may inspire you to make sure that you help other people. So a big vibe as well around like charitable work, doing some type of charity. Child, even if it's like, promising yourself to always give money to the homeless or something if you see somebody, or even if it's to the point of you trying to help a close friend or family member, what I'm saying, who, you were eager, like, look, I can't wait till I get up so I'll be able to help this person. So I feel like that a lot of you, it's a lesson in everything. There was this little saying thing, and a little fortune cookie or whatever, I will never forget. But it was just like, nothing is a waste of time if you learn something from it. So even me saying like people doing all this talking, but they didn't come through, they didn't do anything for you, I feel like that still wasn't even a waste of time, because a lot of you, you're gonna take that experience and actually gonna do something with it. It's gonna inspire you to be like, you know what, I don't want to be that person. If I say I'm gonna do something for somebody, I'm gonna do it. If I know somebody going through something, or they down on their luck, they ain't got no money to pay certain bills or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that I am there for somebody. So even with that, no time is wasted if you learn something from it. So even the smallest things, even the little nuances that have happened to you, you're gonna take that and you're gonna turn those experiences into some type of inspiration. But anyways, baby, you finna make it to the finish line. Don't let these hoes take credit for all the work that you did, because all they did was talk and they never actually took any action. Okay, anybody got time? Anybody got time? Trust me, I feel you. Okay. Um, the spirit animal for you is the peacock. Google it. Okay, look it up. See the more spiritual meaning to a peacock. All right. A big vibe as well of working outside possibly for you guys, or I had a vibe around a day job. Okay, some of you guys may end up having a day job, or literally a 9 to 5, like your schedule will be 9 to 5, or again you're working in the day. Some of you as well, you may end up going into management, supervisorship, or you're just the boss, you know what I'm saying, you're the boss, or supervisor, like I said, of something. Okay, that's the vibe for you. Okay. Um, Listen. Okay. Unemployed. I mean, excuse me. Employed energy. Chad, what's going on? Employed energy. So of course, like I said, you know what I'm saying, you already got a job, whatever, some drama going at your job, you know what I'm saying, drama going on at work, whatever you got going on, child. Oh baby, you just one of the people, you go to work, you come home, whatever, and you watch Olivia Love. How are you? You know what I'm saying? I see you. Listen, there's gonna be a vibe for you guys of being paid under the table. Okay, what y'all got going on? And I get the vibe as well where, yeah, you may have your steady 9 to 5, or your steady job, or your day job or whatever. But I feel like that for a lot of you, there may be new offers or new opportunities coming up, for you to, like I said, either to get paid under the table. So doing something that ain't taxed. Okay. And I get the vibe too of you being quiet about it, or you need to be quiet about it. Like your coworkers, you know what I'm saying, whatever friends or whoever, they don't need to know what you got going on. Okay. And then also too, what I'm saying, it don't mean that you're gonna be doing something illegal, child. But everybody, you know what I'm saying, you don't need everybody checking your pockets. You don't need everybody, in your wallet. You don't need everybody counting your coins. Okay. So there's a big vibe of being paid under the table, or something going on, not necessarily in secrecy, but just in private. Because I get a big vibe as well of like this blissfulness or being happy, in private energy. But yeah, newer opportunities to make money. And I get the vibe too where like your day will absolutely be filled. That was another energy that I was getting where like you are up from sun up to sundown, like you are busy from sun up to sundown. But I feel like that will create this energy of you being able to be more focused. Like for some people, you know, like for some people, like, they couldn't, not have a job, not have a 9 to 5, because it's just like, well, if I had all this free time, and it's like you got to clock yourself, like you got to put yourself on a schedule, either working for yourself or whatever. Some people, they don't want to do that because some people need structure. They're like, no, I want to be able to have a schedule so I know when to wake up, so I know when I can do X, Y, and Z, or to keep them on track. So that type of energy, I feel like, is coming in for some of you, whether that's your vibe or whatever. But I get this energy where a lot of you who are employed, it's like, having that schedule, that everyday schedule that you had, maybe it's become so mundane where it has gotten you to the point of losing focus or losing interest in trying to find other passions or whatever. Again, it's okay if, what I'm saying, you end up having a corporate job or working for someone else for the rest of your life. I'm not saying that's an issue, but I feel like that for some of you, you wanted more excitement in your life. You wanted something else to look forward to, and I feel like you're making that happen. And if it's not the point of you just boom making that happen, because maybe you didn't even think about that, but I feel like that something may spark within you. Like if somebody gives you an idea or somebody tells you like, hey, you can make money doing this or whatever. So yeah, but anyways, like I said, I get a big vibe where like your day is about to be very, very busy, but I feel like that it's going to help you become more focused. Again, I get a vibe where you may have a little less free time. You might have a little less free time, again being very busy, but it's like you're gonna be happy. Like you're gonna be cooling because it's like you gonna be making money. And I had said this in another message, like in a few messages, but it's been kind of like this ongoing energy of like not necessarily equal give and take, but more so things being black and white, a cause and effect. Like it's like whatever, however many hours you put in, however much work you put in, that's how much money you finna get back. Or that's, that whatever energy you gonna get in return is what what I'm saying, what you put out there. So again, I feel like, yeah, your day may be full, what I'm saying, like you might be busy from sun up to sundown, but baby, when that money starts to roll in, okay, when them checks start to, what I'm saying, come in, it's gonna show. Like it's, what I'm saying, all this energy and work that you're putting in will end up showing for itself. Like you will definitely see the fruits of your labor, okay? But like I said, I feel like anything extra that you got going on, anything that you're presented with or somebody's telling you about, don't make an announcement. Everybody ain't got to know. And I just feel like that a lot of you, there's this vibe of being happy and being blissful, like I said, and just in not, again, I don't want to say in secrecy, because it's not about being a secret, it's just in private. Like you don't have to announce everything. But listen, and as well, like I said, for some of you guys, even if this is just like overtime or more hours or whatever, at your regular job, I feel like that with this extra income, however it may be, either a separate opportunity or you just doing more work where you already are, again, there's just a big vibe of you being inspired to do more. Like you being inspired to be like, you know what, I never thought about writing a book, but I'm gonna write it now. I never thought about, selling on Etsy, but you know what? I do want to sell stuff up there or whatever. I never thought about doing whatever, getting to the candle business. I never really thought about doing this or whatever. Like, I feel like that, however this may pan out for y'all, I feel like that something is going to inspire as well as fund you being able to do something else that draws in a passion from you, okay? So definitely you're going to be able to have the money and enough funding to create some type of passion, okay? But listen, yeah, I wrote down super happy. I also wrote down happy camper. That could be significant to some of you guys, either like RV life, okay, traveling, or just being outside, for a lot of you. Specifically a Leo may be significant here. Leo, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant here in some type of way. But yeah, big, keep being positive. I wrote down keep being positive, God got you, and new new open doors. You're seeing your future with optimistic eyes now. Your spirit animal is the parrot. Okay, Google. All right, Google the parrot and see what more spiritual messages come up. Um, and I wrote down, look who's talking. That was a big vibe. That was old school movie or whatever. But when I wrote down, spirit animal being the parrot, and then look who's talking, there's a big vibe as well. I feel like because you may be going into isolation, or again, maybe you're not sharing all of your ideas or sharing whatever you got going on. Y'all know folk gonna be talking. Okay, like y'all know folk will be talking because again, maybe you were very friendly or you were very outspoken in some type of way, or you were sharing a lot of things with other people, but I feel like you're about to switch that up, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Listen, um, self-employed energy. Like I said, you can have a 9 to 5, and maybe you do something on the side. However, you know what I'm saying, want to look at this. Maybe you listen to the unemployed message, because you work for yourself or you're doing something for yourself. You hustling, but at the same time, you listen to the self-employed. Whatever you got going on. Okay, so listen. Self-employed energy. There's a big vibe around you have figured it out. Whatever it is, okay, you have figured it out. And I feel like more so it's the vibe of where you've kind of seen all sides to something. And I feel like that, this may be speaking of, where I'm from, America, or whatever, like an American thing, whatever, because I know I got y'all all over the world, so whatever. So, it's a little different everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Got y'all watching all over the world. But anyway, anyways, okay. But there's a vibe of like, you've seen the corporate world and how it works. You've seen, you know what I'm saying, the essential jobs. You know what I'm saying? You've worked in fast food. Maybe about, the hustle of I don't know, working at a daggone gas station. Maybe you know about the hustle of, working at a car wash. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have seen, the bottoms of the bottom, where it's just like maybe it wasn't even the point of you working for anybody. Maybe you was just hustling. Maybe you were begging at one point. Um, and of course, you've had this experience of possibly working for yourself or just creating some type of stability for yourself when there was really no other way to be stable. And it's just something about that where you're taking all of that, and you're taking all those experiences, and you're just you're really being able to create a point of where, like, literally, like what the word stable is, instead of rocking back and forth or whatever. It's like you're really creating this point of being able to be stable in your life, like however that is. So it's like you're truly taking all of your experiences, and for a lot of you, you're making your business stronger. You're making your intelligence around how to work through business stronger, how to work through different people, how to work with, a large entity or a company, or some type of corporation, as well as how to network with a fellow, small business owner or something, as well as how to connect with just general population, customers. So it's just something where you're taking all of the pieces, kind of like the thumbnail, okay, of this video, which, I mean, all the unemployed, self-employed, employed can all kind of use that picture, of course, as kind of like a symbolism to their message. But kind of like the picture of this video, the thumbnail, of where, somebody putting this big old jigsaw puzzle together, because it's like everything is starting to make sense to you now. But yeah, it's like you figured it out. It's like and there's a big vibe as well, where it's you are truly different. Like, your mind is different. You are built different. You're built, especially some of you, all of you. It's like you're definitely built different from your family. The theme song for you that I was getting was, "All Falls Down" by Kanye West. Okay, and just thinking about, definitely go listen to that song, watch the video, listen to the song, look at the lyrics, right? Listen to the song too. But again, that's where I got this vibe where it's like you may have came from the bottom, or maybe came from nothing, or hell, maybe you came from wealth. I don't know what your story is, but it's kind of like this up and down. Like I said, this up and down, and then it's like, okay, after all of these up and downs, it's like, okay, I get it now. I know how to stay steady. But yeah, it's like coming from the bottom, then going to the tippy top. But at the same time, it was just kind of like maybe you just weren't really ready for the top. Maybe again, you weren't really at that point of completely comprehending on how to treat being at the top. Maybe you weren't really at your truest self when you were at the top. Like you didn't really know who you were. You may have identified with, I'm just here, I'm at the top, like this is who I am, instead of being at the top and still having your own identity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kind of like, literally a celebrity or somebody that's a millionaire, but they don't conform to, I gotta have the nicest cars, or I gotta be, on a TV show, or I gotta do this. Like there are so many wealthy people in this world that you will never know their name, because they don't want you to know. That's not their concern. That's not their MO. You know what I'm saying? It's just they wanna get their wealth. They want to use their gifts, talents, and skills, and just live their happy life. They don't have to be on TV. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You may never see them in Forbes magazine. They don't want to get them. They don't want to get their life published. Like that's just not them. But again, maybe you, like I said, got to a point of reaching whatever that means to you, some type of level of success where all you knew was to, okay, I'm here now, I gotta act like these people. Okay, I'm here now, I gotta fit into this mold of where I am. And it's like you basically kind of lost yourself. Again, it all falls down. I feel like that for some of y'all, this may have come when it comes to monetary, you know what I'm saying, gain, or your finances, where you did reach the top and then baby you lost it all, because again, you trying to floss like everybody else. Go listen to the song All Falls Down. You were trying to floss like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You were trying to look like you had it when I mean, yeah, you did, but you didn't know how to maintain it. So while all these other people, they got to a point of maintaining their success or maintaining whatever they had going on, but you weren't there yet. You just knew you were in the damn club, and it's like, bitch, I gotta look like I belong here, okay? And I feel like in doing that, you lost it. So a lot, and whatever that may mean to you, if you like, well, I ain't never been broke, great for you, okay? But it's just something where you lost it, and what you may have lost was yourself. Period, point blank. No matter how you try to flip it, whether it's money or not, but what you lost was yourself. Okay, because all you did was just identify with your bank account, the dollar amount, or you identified with what you could buy. Like that has no identity. Trends stay, go, come, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like what's cool now might not be cool tomorrow. So again, you lost what should have been stable. This is all about stability. You lost yourself. You had no identity. So there's just a big vibe again where I feel like that you came from the bottom, you got to the top, you didn't know what that truly meant, so you may have lost it all. But then again, I feel like that you're now at a point in life of where getting that's why I say maybe you going to the top was you having your own business, but then that didn't work out, so then you had to go start working for someone else again or whatever. You could have gave yourself the whole prep talk of, I'm never working for somebody else again, like I'm never gonna do this again, like I'm never gonna be fired again because I'm never gonna work for somebody else again. That's great. You could have gave yourself that talk, but you never know how life is gonna go. Period, point blank. So number one, don't be hard on yourself. But also too, I feel like that through your experiences, it was all meant for something. Because I feel like that a lot of your course where this is naturally in you to be, you know what I'm saying, a business owner, to be able to lead. Like maybe this is naturally you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their place in this world, in this lifetime, and maybe in this lifetime, for a fact this is you. You know you're supposed to have your own business. You know that you're supposed to be running something. So again, you're taking all of your experiences, you're taking your downfalls, you're taking the fact that you got to peek in what it felt like to be at the top. You got to see who was at the top. You got to see what was going on. And again, I feel like you're taking all of that and you're taking your power back, and you're now being able to identify yourself. You're able to give yourself a name. And I actually had a message, okay? I actually had a message like that a few months ago, See if I can find it. I don't know. I ain't gonna make no promises. But I actually had a message about like identity, and it was something about like making a name for yourself, creating a name for yourself. So again, this time around, when you get to the top, you're not identifying with everybody else. You ain't just fitting in. Okay, you're standing out. You have a name for yourself. You're making a name for yourself when you get back to that level. And again, this is about maintaining literally financial stability, maintaining your own identity, maintaining your status, maintaining your success. And I also wrote down maintaining your intellectual wealth. So there was a big vibe around that. I mean, literally, you may what am I about to say? Of course, you may be more intelligent on how to manage your money and whatnot. But I had also wrote down, it's like you truly have learned how to play the game, and you've learned how to play their game. Okay, so I mean, literally a big vibe around that is, one thing you can't get away from. You can't get away from, financial institutions. You can't get away from, taxes, government, or whatever. And it's something about like you. Okay, it's like if I have to be in this arena, like if I can't escape, whatever this may be. It's like, again, I feel like that a lot of you are being more intelligent about it. You're learning about it. You're understanding. So again, you can't be played, or that you know how to play their game, or you know how to play the game. Okay. But definitely big vibes of moving in silence, and as well as observing and really just having money all around you. Okay, the number 3 may end up being very significant for some of you guys. And you're definitely going to be at the point of making the impossible possible. Okay, like I said, for some of y'all, I don't know who could be watching, you know what I'm saying, more power to you. But some of you literally may become millionaires. Some of you may truly end up having a business where everybody's going to know your name. Everybody's going to know the name of your business. Like, you are going to be a nationwide brand, international brand or something. But definitely making the impossible possible. And there was the energy of a round of applause as well. Like, and that's the thing. You weren't necessarily looking for applause. I had thought about the phrase of this is for people who've been watching me for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all kind of knew or whatever. Hey, shout out to you all or whatever. I appreciate y'all. But remember, I had the calendar. I had this calendar that on every single day of the calendar had like a different like inspirational quote or whatever. But one of them that like every time I like picked through always came out. But it says, don't look for others to clap for you, just clap for yourself. And I get that vibe where you took that and ran with it. Like, you was like, yeah, I'm never looking for an applause, you know what I'm saying. I stopped looking for that. And maybe you got to that point throughout the whole, losing yourself, trying to identify with something. You didn't really know who you were. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, you were trying to find yourself. You were trying to fit in some way, some shape, somehow, whatever. But you got to the point where it's like, yeah, you weren't looking for an applause, but now it's almost like you're aligning yourself with someone giving you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that you're going to get a round of applause. Like, you're going to get a standing ovation regardless, because I feel like that you are definitely making the impossible possible. Again, even back to the thumbnail of this video, it's like a lot of people may have said it couldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought it won't gonna happen, but baby, you finna make something, you know what I'm saying, you finna make something shake. Okay, you finna make $1 out of 15 cents. You finna make, okay, you're about to make something happen. Like, you're about to, I keep saying it, and I'm trying to think about what I wrote on the thing. Okay, and y'all know what the thumbnail say, because I can't even think of what it was. Goddamn, what's that even say? But anyways, yeah, there's a big vibe around you not having any guilt. And the last thing that I wrote down is, what is it? It said, God said I could have it, so I'm taking it. So there's a big vibe. I feel like more so around people looking at you, maybe family, friends, whatever, who may not fully understand the way that you're choosing to live your life, who may not fully agree, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And this doesn't have to mean that you're doing anything illegal, but prime example for me, like my father, no, he wants me to have just a straightforward, like, you need to be like a doctor, a lawyer, you need to do this, like, you need to be clocking in at a job, like, you need to have a retirement plan, you need to do this, like, you should be married with children and this and that and this. Like, it's like I'm gonna have to break it to him one of these days, like, Pops, that's never gonna be me. Okay, that is never going to be me. It's not going to happen. Like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I am not a cookie cutter. Okay, like my that's just not me. All right. But anyways, like I feel like that a lot of you, like, you may still have, if it's not necessarily family, whatever, but just some type of critical energy, like some energy, because I can't even say necessarily a certain person, but again, it may be like pressures of society or whatever, or maybe whatever groups you're in, or something that you can't get away from. Maybe your religious groups, again, maybe your family, or maybe certain things that you're just a part of. Like, you may still have to kind of, I was about to say suffer through, because it may be a suffering for you, because it's like, why can't I just be myself but still be a part of these communities? Like, I still love these communities, I still love my family, I still love whatever this is, but it's like, why can't I still be amongst these things without having to completely mask who I am, without having to completely, one thing that I say is actually on my Twitter, but it's like, oh yeah, I say, don't you dare try to minimize your existence to make others comfortable. Like, you're tired of minimizing who you are. You're tired of minimizing your existence just because it makes somebody else comfortable. Baby, live out loud. Okay, live out loud completely. All right, listen, I love you guys so much. Self-employed energy, your spirit animal is the porcupine. Go look it up. Go Google the more spiritual meaning to that. I love you guys so much. Listen, if God said you can have it, go ahead and take it. Okay, go ahead and take it and run with it. All right, make sure y'all hit me up for a phone call. All right, a personal one-on-one phone call or one-on-one video chat. Okay, I love y'all so much. That's it. Okay, bye.